Duit everyone, sorry if I'm not as loud as usual, probably doing you a favor, but it is 12 minutes past 1 and everyone is in bed. But welcome back to regularly scheduled programming. Today we're going to be reviewing a book. It is a young adult fiction by the name of Imitation from the Clone Chronicles by Heather Hildenbrand. Please let me have said that right, because I'm really bad at the names. I would tell you to sit back, relax, and get comfortable, but there's no time. You have to immediately check your family to make sure they're not clones. It's an epidemic. So, what's it all about? Well, Imitations is about just that, imitations. Ven is the clone of rich 18-year-old Raven Rogan. Ven knows everything there is to know about Raven, from the boys she loves to the girls she loves to hate. Ven lives in a compound with all the other imitations, and she, like the other imitations, are only allowed to leave for 3 reasons. 1. To replace a dead authentic, 2. To donate an organ, or 3. For a special mission. Raven has never needed Ven, until right now. When an attack is made on Raven's life, Ven is thrust into her world to pose as bait for Raven's attackers. The longer Ven lives in Raven's world, the more she begins to question everything she's ever known. Imitation is ultimately the story about love, lies, and clones. Now you know pretty much everything you need to know, let's jump right to thoughts. Writing style in this one I don't have a problem with. It was quick and easy read, and characters were fine. Even if some of them weren't technically human, they were still pretty human, which I ultimately enjoyed. Plotline, however, that's where it kind of got me. Now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing ultimately bad about this story, it just didn't grip me in the way that I was hoping to. When I first read the premise, I thought, this sounds like a really good idea. Clones, deceit, what's gonna happen, sounds super exciting. But first of all, I never really warmed to the main character. I felt relationships were established oddly quickly to the point where I couldn't root for the main character and her love interest because it just seemed really unnatural. The father character in it also seemed a bit too twiddly mustache, ha ha ha, I'm evil type of guy. He just felt like a recycled bad guy in plenty of other stories. The plotline I just didn't find had any real exciting parts. Even the bits that I know were meant to be exciting didn't grasp me. I kind of really felt like nothing happened apart from the same sort of scenario over and over again. Some of it seemed a bit far-fetched to me, unfortunately. I know it's a fiction and anything is far-fetched, but I really found myself just waiting for it to be over than actually enjoying it. I'm not sure if the author has read other books. I wouldn't say that I wouldn't read her again because her writing style I did enjoy. It was just the plotline of this one didn't grasp me. I wasn't excited about it. And that being said, obviously I said at the start it's from a series, so I won't be continuing on with the series. I still think where it left off as a gateway to the series was kind of an anticlimactic part. It didn't draw me into wanting to read any more of the series. I wasn't left with that cliffhanger edge feeling of I want more, which is a shame, but sometimes books just don't agree with you. I'm not going to recommend this one just because I didn't think it was exciting. I wasn't taken on a journey, I was more dragged along and hoped it would be over soon. That being said, if something of this author came up again, I would have absolutely no problem checking it out because her writing style was fine, just this series is not for me. That was short and sweet and pretty good. Woo, I must be getting better at this. Thank you very much, guys. If you read this book, as always, let me know what you thought about it, if you liked it, if you didn't like it. I always love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, Slán and I got my own ending wrong. And Garev Mahagut for coming. There we go.